Yes, tomorrow would not be a good day to do it, though. So let's get another check of the weather with meteorologist Robert Suhr.
Yeah, you may get rained on if you're going to try to go pick some tulips, but when will everything clear out?
I think after the lunch hour. Things will start to clear out pretty quickly, but it'll turn quite windy. So, you know, if you're not a fan of the wind, you may have to pick your poison there. But we are tracking some storms tonight and tomorrow morning. Kind of two different waves of rain here. These waves of wet, as I like to say. You can see this is kind of slug number one sliding through here. Excuse me, nice little line of storms about to cross into Washington and Benton County. So could see some penny-sized hail and some 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts with this line. And then some pretty heavy rain sliding into Fort Smith as well. This is a very narrow band of convection. It'll be in and out here relatively quickly. Not raining in Springdale just yet, but it will. Same thing in Fayetteville. But I take you to Fort Smith. Yeah, it looks a little bit different there with plenty of rain on our camera atop Kelly Highway and Albert Pike. Temperatures right now, upper 60s and lower 70s across northwest Arkansas. Lower 70s on average in the River Valley with a few upper 60s scattered around. Now we'll see this slug of moisture sliding through. Notice here by 8 o'clock models are saying it's mostly through the area, starting to slide into south central portions of Missouri. Rest of the night we'll be left with hit or miss sprinkles, maybe a very brief downpour, really no big deal. But as we get toward tomorrow morning, we start to watch this boundary, this dry line that'll be sliding through. And the main question is, will we see convection and thunderstorms bubble up out ahead of that? Some of the models say yes, others say it'll happen, but it won't happen until this boundary gets east of the area. Then you start to see a lot of those thunderstorms really start to blow up. So still a little bit of unknown for tomorrow, but you should still plan on thinking, okay, we're going to see thunderstorms. But regardless, tomorrow afternoon, much clearer, lots of sunshine, but very, very windy. Now tonight we could see a very scattered, isolated, severe thunderstorm. If that's going to happen, it's going to happen relatively soon. We're running out of time for that to happen. Tomorrow's a different story. A better shot at more widespread severe activity, and especially for our friends to the east. Eastern Arkansas, Jonesboro, the Mississippi Valley, up into eastern sections of the state of Iowa, western Illinois. A very bad day could be setting up for our friends to the east. Very strong severe thunderstorms, long track damaging tornadoes. It's all on the table in those moderate risk areas. The hail threat tonight, very low. We're talking penny size, very small hail. We don't have to worry about that big damaging hail. And there's the winds. Notice tomorrow morning, 30 to 40 mile an hour. We're gusting. By the afternoon, 50 to perhaps 60 mile an hour gust. And it'll take until about Saturday morning for the winds to really finally start to ease up. For northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Wind advisory for everybody. High wind warning to our north, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow. That's a 12-hour window. And then we turn our attention to next week, where an even greater severe risk exists. This worries me. You're going to want to check back throughout the weekend for updates on next week's severe weather potential. 50s tonight, and then 70s and 80s tomorrow. It's going to be hot for some of us. Quick look at the extended forecast. Features a pretty nice weekend before those rain and storm chances return Monday and Tuesday. Nice the rest of the week for the most part. Cooler temperatures. We can't be in the 80s forever in early April. Nice weekend coming up in the River Valley before those storm chances pick back up as we get toward Tuesday. Now, yesterday took you to War Eagle, forecasted 67. We got to 70 degrees. That's good enough. Congratulations to Tara of Garfield. She's going to get the Darby Bobby umbrella. And then we're going to take you to Scranton into Johnson County tomorrow with a temperature of 79. Stay with us. Brandon and Phil are going to have everything you need to know in the sports world right after the break.